So I went to Blaine High School, graduated in 2010, grew up playing hockey and lacrosse while I was here. After that, I went to Mankato State where I got my 4-year degree, and then once I graduated Mankato with my law enforcement degree, I then was hired with the Minnesota State Patrol in 2015, did their academy, and then I worked a little over a year up in like Thief River Falls area, and then I worked 2 years down in the Metro with the State Patrol, and then when I transferred down to the Metro, that's where I was like, I want to be a city cop. I want to put more of what I learned in school to use and do a wider variety of things. And then this is my 8th year here with Blaine PD. I talked to the former SRO a little bit about kind of, what I should do with my career and kind of where I should go, and just looking for a change. And he's like, I think you would love the school, and some of the staff that I had as a teacher are still staff members here. So just kind of looking for something different, a new challenge, and it's been that, but it's been a great change as well at the same time. So I'm very happy I did it. So some of my daily duties, are just kind of making sure all the doors are secure, making sure the building's secure, helping students with any problems they may have, whether it's like an accident in the parking lot or issues they may be having at home with parents or guardians, siblings, or then also just issues that come up in the school, whether it be students with drugs on them or something like that, possible threats to the school. There's a huge wide variety of things that kind of encompasses everything from civil things to criminal things. So some days it's super busy, some days it's a little bit calmer, but kind of the whole spectrum of law enforcement just kind of falls on me. Kind of my primary thing is I try to be out every passing time in the hall. So when when all the kids are out in the halls walking around, going from class to class, I try to be out for every passing time, unless obviously I have something going on. Some teachers have me come in and talk to their classes and do presentations, so I do that as well. Another good way to interact with the kids, and they can ask questions, whether it's about my presentation that I'm doing, or I always just tell them, just ask me any questions. Like, that's kind of what I'm here for, just get to know me. I'm there as a resource. So if kids want to come up and talk or ask questions, whether it's about personal life, policing, or just, hey, what's your favorite car, or something like that. I just kind of build those relationships by just trying to be as visible as possible. When the majority of the kids are just kind of out and about and doing their thing. My favorite part, I think, it's the interactions with the kids and just kind of getting to know some of the students that maybe I've had a bad interaction with, like when I first came to school, maybe they had some issues at the beginning of the year, but now building that relationship as the years gone on, where, we have that different relationship where I can go to them, ask them questions, be like, hey, what do you know about this, or what's going on here? And, they can either give me information, or we just, we talk about cars or sports or whatever it may be. So I think just building those relationships with students is very fun and enjoyable. Some of the challenges I would say is just, it's a big school. I think the other big challenge is just technology nowadays. I kind of grew up with technology, but there's just so much technology out there. With all the technology, they're very creative if they want to do bad things and how to get bad things accomplished, because there's so many resources to them, which is a good thing at times and can be a bad thing at times. Outside of school, I'm a pretty normal guy. I'm married, I've got 3 kids, a dog at home, so pretty busy with chasing them around. And then I just like to be at the cabin or go hunting in the fall and just kind of enjoy my days off. I think it's a good school. It's been a great experience, and I'm really happy I did it.